Hello everyone, Death Stimulator here, bringing you some more naval action. So, we're kicking off today's episode with a match between ourselves and an AI Frigate and an AI Mercury. Apparently the game felt the Mercury and the Frigate needed some help and it stuck them behind us, despite the fact we did actually have the wind on them when we entered battle. This completely changes my plan. My initial plan was to use the opportunity to hit up the Mercury as much as possible and then bail. Well, not bail, but, sorry, let me rephrase. That's what I want to do now, hit up the Mercury and bail. But we won't do that, we're actually going to give it a crack. Fortunately, the AI's been a bit more aggressive in the last couple of patches, which has been good. Those were some very, very far shots. In any case, because the AI is being slightly more aggressive, we can work this in our favour and actually wait for them to catch up and then swing ourselves around and get on their tail. We do have to be careful, however, as the frigate is fairly brutal. It does only have a couple more guns, but I think it's better armoured than us. In any case, one of the things I didn't actually talk about yesterday is the fact that we now have this lovely little kind of section sight, which shows the assumed trajectory, or the estimated trajectory, from each cannon. So the next cannon that is going to fire is displayed there. This also means that if you were to set it to, say, front firing mode, it's going to go from the forwardmost one. Easier to see if we actually lock off that section. Or the rearmost one. Once again, probably easier to see if we actually lock off that section. Which is great. Single shots can now be fired from back to front, which is a lot more helpful. At least for me. I often quite like to get my shots off from the rear section. It's much harder to estimate when you've only got, when you can only fire your testing or preparation shots from the front. Alright, well, the frigate's going to sit there for a little bit. We're going to use this opportunity to basically try and hurt the Mercury as much as possible. A bit slow, actually. I had thought they might spend a little longer reloading. Check that I'm actually firing double shots. All these shots were going far higher than I would have expected them to. I mean, not that I want to complain too much or anything. I've got longs on, that's why. I forgot I equipped longs for that battle the other day. I thought I had standards. Alright, it's always important to double check what sort of armament you're carrying on your ships. A big impact on the way you want to shoot. Oh boy. Well, I feel we probably want to get something out of this match, but at the moment it's not lining up how we really want it to. The frigate's mostly fine. We'll be lucky if we can get that fire out. We did throw ourselves onto survival as quickly as possible. However, maybe too little too late? No. Okay, great. That's great. We're just going to hold on survival for a little bit. At least until I'm a little more comfortable with where we're sitting. Is that mercury used to repair? Or have we just not hit it? Okay, I'm really curious as to what we're going to do. They seem to be getting real good. Okay, we're definitely going to want that pump in working order. I'll leave it for one more barrage and then we'll look at repairing it. You can really see the difference between the frigate and ourselves. The amount of damage we're able to put out to it. Even with double, not very much at all. Hopefully the Mercury might put a couple of rounds into their own ship, but I somehow doubt that. It may honestly be more beneficial for us to switch up our tactics here and look at trying to maybe grape the frigate down. In fact, I may actually do that here. Fire off our rounds against the Mercury. Reasonably effective, I suppose. This is in supply, this would be very poor form, but of course the AI is just going to give us a full blast. So we're kind of able to get away with it a little bit. Really? They can fire? Oh, no, sorry, it's just the top deck. So worried for a second they're actually getting a full broadside off again. We have actually used one armor. I'm gonna pop our pump repair now. I just say we're gonna leave it for one more volley. This is just going to be a bit of a haphazard shot. Wasn't particularly effective, sadly. In all honesty, with the Mercury this close, if we end up having the opportunity to board it, I'm going to take it. Just to get it out of the way. Gonna have to pop our last repair, sadly, as well. And there go the bagpipes. Now, we're not going to be able to get this unless we can actually win the fight. However, as we're not going to win the fight, it's not that big a deal. Sorry, as we're not going to win the fight either, it's not. At least this way they get taken out of the way and we're still left with a reasonable amount of crew. And in fact, what I might do is I might capture the Mercury, make the best use of the ship that I can, and then come back to so you know how I said I'd make the best use of it? I might look at heading straight back on, to be honest. Yeah, no, we're gonna head straight back on, and we're gonna leg it. Oh, interesting. Okay, I was hoping it might have left our guns reloaded, but that would be a little bit unfair, probably. So we're going to head off in the exact opposite direction and hope that we don't take damage enough to sink. I'm hoping that capturing ships actually counts towards XP. That would be phenomenal if it did. Interesting. The AI decided to target the Mercury. I'll take it. We probably wouldn't be making it out of here otherwise. Alright, we're gonna try and maneuver as quickly as possible. Doesn't seem to have worked out so well. Ping their deck, see if we can get some of their crew off. Well, hopefully our ship can stay afloat for another minute 40. And another minute 40. That's looking less and less likely. And they go, nope, not anymore. Oh well. That is the last for our Renommee, sadly. Alright, well, if we can get lucky, we might be able to sink them. I mean, we probably should have tried this sooner, but I was hoping that we'd be able to salvage our little Renommee. The question will very much become, what are we going to sail next? I was hoping that we could hold off losing our Renommee, at least kind of like in the midterm, until we'd saved up enough to be able to capture, to be able to afford a frigate. However, we do not currently have the funds to do so. So we will be shopping around for a new ship. Probably not another Renommee at this point. I'm not overly keen on it as a ship. Not after that performance. But in all honesty, it's an okay ship. It's very fast, very maneuverable. I like that a lot. And I think giving it long guns and having it kind of sit out of the way is your best strategy with it. It certainly doesn't have the durability of some of the sturdier vessels. That being said, I'm certainly a greater fan of the tankier ships. Those that can take some hits, and indeed those that can attract fire. I am looking forward to playing in some of the ships of the line eventually. But for the moment, for hunting, we may look at something different. We'll have a look at the ship shop, wherever we get sent. Plymouth, okay. It's not bad. What have we got here? A little outside our price range. We've got 40,000 to spend. Fifth rates? Can we afford any of the fifth rates? We could afford a common Renommee, but I'm not particularly keen on that. So down to the sixth rates. No, I think not. Let's actually have a look at the seventh rates and see if there is even... I don't really just want to get a common. I'd like to get something that has more better quality, basically. So what I will do is I will take our... No, not a yacht. Still learning to navigate the menu, sorry. Get a basic links. Double check what it's got for equipment. Yep, it gets its medium cannons. Is there anything else that we wish to purchase from the shop? Power plinking, nope. Actually, that's a good question. We can have one upgrade on this. Cannons, yeah, not fussed on the cannons. Consumables, nothing that we want, nothing that we've got. Materials, nothing. Resources. Gonna splash out and go on a little bit of an experiment. So they have a lot of oak here. I have a feeling there's be a lot of oak everywhere though. Tell you what, let's go with some mahogany. Let's buy... Let's just go 500. We'll buy... We'll just buy like as much mahogany as possible. So we brought it for 10. And we're going to sail, and we'll sail around and see if we can find anywhere that wishes to purchase mahogany. This will give us a little opportunity to see if we can actually find some different pricing in various places. Battle's closed. There's a pickle. Might try getting a pickle at some point. Seems like a fairly solid vessel. Anyway, what we'll do is we're going to sail up the coast. We'll check out some of our home ports like Oranjestad and Fort Bay, and then we might try sailing to some other locations to see if we can get anything else for our money. When we come, well, basically I'll see you all shortly. Alrighty, so after heading to Oranjestad and Fort Bay, we haven't had much success in finding decent prices for the mahogany. Now, whether that will be the case all over the place, we're not too sure yet. However, I'm going to take the links and sail a little further afield. However, that'll have to be something for another episode. In the meantime, we're going to take a break, and as usual, it's been Death Stimulator. Thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do let us know, and please consider liking, commenting, favouring, or subscribing, as your support does mean the world to me. I'll see you all next time.